Let's come into a nice comfortable position, opening up our toes and feeling the earth underneath us. Bring our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly. Taking some deep breaths, feeling the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe in and out. Let's arrive in our practice and leave behind all the busyness of our morning. The theme of our practice today is sounds, listening to your inner voice. So we'll do a nice gentle asana and then we'll have a Yoga Nidra. Let's take a few more breaths here. Checking in with your body, noticing how it feels, and checking in with your mind. Notice any thoughts coming and going, just let them go. Just take a few more deep breaths. Take a big breath in and big breath out. We're going to open with the sound of our inner voice with an Om. You can join me if you wish. It helps to vibrate the body and to really lift your vibration as well. So we'll take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then another big breath in. Om. And then releasing your shoulders. Just get some nice movement. And lifting up our arms. And exhaling to the side. Tuning in our spine. Inhale as we come up and exhale as we go to the side. And then coming back to the center, bring our hands to our heart. We're going to go up onto our toes, lifting our heels. As we inhale, let's come up. And exhale, come back down. Really opening up through the chest. Let's go a couple more. And the last one we're going to hold. Let's hold it up there for 3 breaths. And coming back down. Let's take our feet a little wider. And we're going to inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold forward. You can slide your hands down your legs to support your back. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, fold forward. Coming back up, just flowing with your breath. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you fold forward. Move with your breath. We'll do 3 more rounds. And this time we're going to fold forward and heel toe our feet out a little wider and have the crown of your head pointing down towards the earth, lengthening out your legs. And we're just going to hold it here in a forward bend, nice inversion,
Coming back to your breath. Let your head fall heavy and let your shoulders and chest fall heavy. Have the crown of your head pointing to the mat. Let's take some nice deep breaths here. Connecting with a stretch down the back of your legs and your lower back. And then heel toe your feet in a little closer, slight bend in your knees. Inhale, come back up and bring your hands to heart center. From here, we're going to go into a series of warriors. So coming to the back of the mat, turn the left foot out and step forward with the right. Have your hips and chest aligned and the front heel in line with your left arch. Inhale, lift your arms. Gaze up towards the ceiling and feel the stretch through the left hip. It's reaching up nice and tall. And then take the right hand forward, left hand back. Keep the front leg bent. Reaching out through the hands into warrior two. And then inhale, bring the right hand up, left hand down into a reverse warrior. Stretching up the right side of the body. And then exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat. If you have a block here, you can place your hand on the block. And inhale, lift up the left hand into triangle pose. Connecting with the stretch down the back of the right leg, opening up through the chest. Just take a few breaths here. And then on the next exhalation, bring the left hand down to the mat. Inhale, come back up to standing. Bring your feet together, give our legs a little shake. And then we'll take it to the other side. Turn the right toes out slightly, step forward with the left. As you inhale, bend the left knee, bring your arms up and open up the chest. And feel the stretch through the right hip this time. Reaching up nice and high, getting that nice open hip flexor. Then taking the left hand forward, right hand back, opening up through the chest, keeping the left knee above the left ankle. Just take a few breaths here, opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades. And then inhale, lift up the left hand, slide the right hand down the right leg, reaching up, stretching the left side of the body. Let's take one more breath here, and then exhale, bring the left hand down inside the left ankle. And inhale, lift the right hand up into triangle pose. Lengthening out the left leg and feel the stretch through the back of the left leg and through the chest. Gazing up towards your right hand, opening up through the chest. Just take a couple of breaths here. And then exhale, bring the right hand down. And then inhale, come back up to standing. Give your legs a nice shake. Okay, let's come down to the mat. Into all fours. You might like to place a blanket underneath your knees. And we're going to do a few cat-cows here. As we open up, lifting up the chest, arching the back. And exhale, bring the back up towards the ceiling, arching. That's it. And then taking your knees wide and coming into child's pose. That's it. Bringing your forehead down to the mat, walking your fingers a little bit forward so you feel that nice stretch in the upper back. Coming back to the breath and come back to the sound of your breath. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then come back up to tabletop, tuck your toes under and bring your hips up into downward dog. Walking your heels down towards the mat. And then come back to your knees and we'll take our right foot forward next to our right hand into lizard. Just turn around so you can see. That's it. Okay, so we're opening up through the hips here. So you can stay in this pose or you can take the left knee up. If you take the left knee up, then you can take the right hand up as well. That's it. So nice opening through the right hip. And then bring the right hand down, bring the knee down. And swap over. So take the left foot forward next to your left hand. So you can stay here into lizard, or you can lift up the right knee and then the left hand and come into a twisted lizard. And then exhale, come back down to the mat. And we'll go onto our back. Hugging our knees up to our chest and rolling our lumbar spine in a circle. Releasing any tension you might have in your lower back or your hips. Bring your feet down to the mat, arms out from the shoulders. Drop the knees to the left and look to the right. And taking some nice deep breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. And exhale, drop the knees to the left, look to the right. Try and keep your back on the mat so you get a nice stretch through your chest as well. One more breath. Then bring the knees back to center and we'll take them to the right and the leg on the top, the left leg, lengthening out the left leg so you get a little bit more stretch through that left side of the body. Hopefully you've got enough room there. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Then inhale back to center. Take your knees to the left, look to the right, and lengthen out the right leg on top for a little bit more stretch down the right hip. Then inhale back to center and hug your knees back up to your chest into Apanasana. Rinsing out your back. Placing the right foot on the mat, bending the left knee and bringing it across the front of the right leg and hug that up towards your chest. This is a reverse pigeon. Bring your hands through the gap in your legs and hold on to the shin on the right side or the thigh, or hold on to the left leg, depending on how your body feels. And relax your upper back and head back down onto the mat. Softening your eyes and come back to the sound of your breath. On each exhalation, allow your body to surrender a little more into this pose. Just take 2 more breaths here. And then release your hands. Allow the right foot to come down to the mat. And swap the legs over. So left foot to the mat,
lift up the right leg and bring it across the front of the left thigh, and then hug that up towards your chest. Bring the upper back and head down to the mat, softening your eyes and coming into some nice deep breaths here. Coming back to the theme of our practice, listening to sounds and especially listening to the sound of your inner voice, paying attention to what it's telling you. Let's take 3 more breaths here. And then release your feet back down to the mat, placing the palms of your hands on the mat and drawing your heels close to your buttocks. And we're going to inhale, lift up through our hips, pushing through our heels. And you can either leave the hands where they are, or you can bring them up over the top to the floor behind your head. Squeezing, lifting up through the hips, squeezing the buttocks, bring the chest up to the chin, pushing through the heels, and then exhale, slowly lower your spine down to the mat. Now let's do a few more rounds. Slide the feet in a little closer to the buttocks. Inhale, come up. Connecting through, squeezing the glute and the stretch through the hamstrings and the lower back. And exhale, come back down. Let's do 3 more rounds. Move at your own pace with your own breath. Inhale as you lift up. Hold it, squeeze and stretch. And then exhale, slowly bringing your body back down to the mat. 2 more rounds. Slide your heels in a little closer. Hug your knees back up to your chest. Do that little twirl around, releasing any tension in your lower back. Then coming up to seated position with your legs out in front. So you're coming up onto your sit bones. We're going to bend our left knee and bring our left foot next to our right thigh. Coming up nice and tall, flexing our foot. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands either down to your toes or your ankle or your shins, wherever works for you, gazing towards your right big toe. Coming back to your breath, surrendering into the pose, releasing any tension through that left hip. Feeling the stretch through the back of the right leg. As you exhale, you might be able to move a little more forward. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then release. And back up. And let's swap our legs over. Lift up so you're on your sit bones. Nice tall spine. Inhale, lift up. Flexing the left foot. And exhale, fold forward. Noticing where you are on this side. You might find it's a little tighter than the other, or maybe a little looser. Gazing towards that big toe on the left side. If your right knee is up high, you can place a block onto it to give it a bit of support. Let's take a few breaths here, softening your eyes and surrendering into the stretch in the right hip and down the back of the left leg. 1 more breath. And then release and bring both feet out the front. Give them a little shake. And then come up on your sit bones again. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold forward, flexing your feet. Bring your hands down to your toes or your ankles or your shins. Gazing towards your big toes. Softening your eyes. And come back to your breath. Come back to the sounds as the breath comes in and as it goes out. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Connecting with the stretch through the back of the legs and the lower back and the shoulders. And then as you exhale, come back up. Give your legs a little shake. And then bring your feet together. Bring them in towards the groin area. Bring your hands around your feet and lift your spine up nice and tall. Let your knees butterfly out to the side. Softening your eyes and noticing the stretch through the groin area. Just take a couple more breaths here. And release your hands. Bring them behind you and put your feet in front of you on the outside edge of the mat. And we're going to take both knees to the left. And then inhale, come up, and both knees to the right. So just opening up that hip a little more. That's it. And then let's hold it on one side for a couple of breaths. Feel that stretch through the outside edge of the hip. Inhale to the center and then go to the other side and hold it for a couple of breaths. Inhale back to center, and we'll come back onto our back and go into our legs up position. So you might like to have a bolster or a block underneath your lower back to support your legs up, or take your legs up next to the furniture, or come into a shoulder stand, whatever feels right for you today. If you're in the shoulder stand, cupping your hands around your hips and bring your elbows a little closer together. Lifting your legs up. Moving your ankles in a little circle. Have the feet nice and light. Give them a little bit of a shake, a little bit of movement. Coming back to the breath and the sounds of your breath. Taking our feet out wide. And then bringing the soles of our feet together, knees out wide. And then raise our feet as high as we can. And then if you're in a shoulder stand, you might like to bring the feet over the head towards the plow pose and let your hands come down to the mat, stretching through the back of the body. Take a couple more breaths here. And then on the next inhalation, slowly bringing your spine back down to the mat. Hug your knees into your chest, so release any tension you might have there. And then bring your feet down to the mat and come to your position for Savasana. Getting nice and comfortable. Laying on your back. You might like to have a bolster underneath your knees to support your lower back. If you have an eye pillow, you might like to use that, or a blanket to keep in all the beautiful energy and warmth that you've cultivated in your yoga asana. Taking 3 deep, relaxing breaths. Become aware of any sounds that you hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you hear without any strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside your building, to sounds inside your building, to sounds inside your room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the 4 walls of the room that you're in, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through the nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of the nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and pause. Feel the urge to breathe in bubble up inside you. When you need to inhale, please do so. Long, slow inhale, longer, slower exhale. And then pause where the body is neither breathing in nor out. Please continue breathing in this way. Now go back to your natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale or the exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your resolve. The resolve should be a short, positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally, listening to your inner voice. Please state your resolve clearly and with awareness 3 times. The resolve you make during Yoga Nidra plants the seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Say to yourself, I'm practicing Yoga Nidra. I'm awake and relaxed. We'll now begin a systemic journey of the sensory awareness throughout the body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side. Right side thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor towards the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. You're rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy, the limbs are heavy, the torso is heavy, the whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel this chill permeate your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. You feel heat radiating onto your skin, heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel this stress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. And now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelope you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire body, mind, and emotions. You're relaxed and aware. You're completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen as though you're at a movie theatre. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see in this manifesting state of your mind, continue your awareness of the space, but do not become involved. Practice detachment awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now a number of different things will be named, and you should envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. A red desert, a peacock feather, Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, full moon, your reflection in the mirror, foggy morning, waiting for results, sun shining overhead, a bouquet of flowers, tall tree, receiving help from others, cool, clear water, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, burning candle, temple on a mountain, path in the woods, vibrant sunset, taking a deep breath, cat stretching, a beautiful garden path, your favorite song, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It's time to repeat your resolve. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath and at the same time develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor, and take your awareness into all the points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands and head. Do not open your eyes yet, but visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move, and start by slowly moving your hands and feet. Take your time, there's no hurry. When you're sure that you're fully awake, gently open your eyes, roll over to your right side, and stay on the right side for a few more moments. Use your hands to press yourself up from the floor and let your head come up last. I have a couple of quotes for you today about sounds and your intuition. Follow your intuition, listening to your dreams, your inner voice to guide you. And don't shush your inner voice, it's who you really are. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. And we'll take a deep breath in and breathe out. And we're going to finish off with an Om to listen to our inner voice and vibrate the sound throughout our body. Breathing in. Om. Bring our hands to our forehead for kind thoughts, to our lips for kind words. and to our heart for a kind heart. Namaste. Thank you for your yoga practice today, your beautiful vibrations for yourself and for each other and for all of us.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Gilda. How did everyone go today?
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. That was lovely.